The court battle between Cape Town Mayor Patricia de Lille and the DA will be heard again in November. The Cape Town Mayor returned to the Western Cape High Court to force the DA to submit evidence on her alleged misconduct. However, proceedings were postponed to allow de Lille's lawyers time to peruse the party's affidavits and prepare a reply. The party accused de Lille of having manipulated the appointment process of former city manager Ahmad Ibrahim. However, de Lille pleads innocence.
We asked the court that the court must compel the DA to give us the full proceedings of the Steenhuisen report, including the evidence that was submitted, including the names of the people that made all of these allegations. And so the DA then refused. The DA refused to provide the full record, and they contend that they are not obliged to provide the documents because it was an internal preliminary investigation by a private body. They also say that the evidence that is in the Steenhuisen Commission, on which the Steenhuisen Commission relied, is confidential. So that is their response, and that's why we came back to court. And so now it's very difficult to understand why the DA is doing this, because they always challenge me publicly to deal with the findings of the Steenhuisen report, and yet the same party in the court case, they want to keep the Steenhuisen proceedings, the Steenhuisen evidence, they want to keep it as a secret. We approached the court to set aside the Steenhuisen report. The reason for that was that the Steenhuisen report contained a number of untested allegations, and they made some findings against me too. Then they asked me to respond, but I was never given the evidence on which Steenhuisen based all of these allegations. I was never given the names of the people, the source, the date when a complaint was received against me. None of the evidence was forthcoming at the time. And that made it very difficult for me to prepare for my disciplinary hearing. But we also needed the information for the court to set aside the Steenhuisen report.